And good afternoon, one, and good afternoon, all. We are here to one more time try and carry on through our playthrough as Emily, Murder Daughter, here on Dishonored 2, and we're going to be doing this as we start the next mission. It's been a while since I played this.
For several years, Delilah's been here, getting stronger, turning people against me. Why didn't I see it coming? What was I doing during that time? Pretending to listen at court, ruling through an army of bureaucrats, waiting for the next chance to get free of Dunwall Tower. Well, now I'm free. If only I could go back. Aramis Stilton was once an ally of the Duke. The owner of Karnaca's mines, Stilton lived in a fortified bunker at the heart of the Dust District. No one's seen him for years, since around the time Delilah started making her moves. But whether Stilton's alive or dead, his home holds the key to Delilah's immortality.
Yeah, so we need to go after Aramis Stilton. What we're going to do first of all, though, is we're going to wake up and put in our next entry in the journal. And here we are, the Dust District. What happened 3 years ago? Brianna Ashworth and Delilah were infiltrating the minds of the Sisters of the Oracular Order, altering their visions and influencing their prophecies. I can't imagine what would have become of the Empire if the Emperor Abbey had fallen into their hands. Thousands of believers being spoon-fed a new brand of religion under the same shiny overseer masks. Does Delilah dream of becoming, what, something akin to the outsider? She's angry and twisted enough for that. I killed Ashworth, and I hope that sends a message all the way to Dunwall. I'm coming to stop you, Delilah, and it won't matter how powerful a witch you are. I also learned that Ashworth organized some kind of seance for Delilah 3 years ago. I'm getting close to understanding Delilah's immortality, and for that I needed to explore the abandoned manor of a certain mine baron, Aramis Stilton. Megan Foster. So I found out that Megan Foster worked for Ashworth many years ago. I think Megan knows more than she's saying. What is she holding back? Sometimes she won't meet my eyes, even when she looks sad. But my gut says I need to trust her. At least for a little while longer. Can't sleep. I try not to think about my thyroid too much, but I'm worried sick. I hope Corvo's going to be alright. I hope he can't feel the days and weeks passing, knowing that I am alive and coming for him. 15 years ago, he was the one to rescue me. We spent our days hidden in the Hound's Pit pub, and I thought I would never see Dunwall Tower again. I remember I was almost happy about it, thinking we would live a life of adventures. I think it helped me deal with my mother's death, as if it wasn't real, as if it were another life. Yes, so evidently the whole process for Emily, in terms of how she was dealing with things, has been kind of interpersonal, and now we find ourselves aboard the Dreadful Whale. Oh. Ah, we have, we have blueprints. Combat sleep dart formula. Excellent.
My mind is finally clearing. Now I can return to my work here, helping those who need it the most. And what can I say about what you've done for me? Saved me from madness, and worse, from giving in to a life of sadistic brutality. How could I ever repay you for that? Given who you are and what you're in Karnaca to do, I can only say good luck. The city, the country, the empire, everyone is counting on you. I'll send something special for you, by way of courier. I hope it helps.
Yes, well, thank you for the gift. Evidently, by saving her, we've managed to get ourselves some extra equipment, which is always good.
Listen to me, talking to myself like the old loon I am.
Oh, to be fair, I've talked to myself many times, Sokolov. They say it's a sign of madness I say, right, that's not true. It's only when you start listening to the responses. That's when it's the sign of madness.
Macon is out in the city, but I'll...
Emily, it's true I don't tinker with mechanical devices much anymore, but I'm not so old as to be useless just yet. Behold, I have fashioned a little contrivance for you, using only parts scavenged from this wretched vessel. Yes, all right, a few bits were currently in use, but I assure you none were involved in keeping us afloat. Say nothing to Megan, as her disposition needs no further souring. In any case, may this device serve you well. Sokolov.
Explain.
Unfortunately, I can't carry any more, so cheers for it, but I can't take it, I'm afraid. My pockets know no debts, it would seem. Oh. Brief little judder there, I do apologise for that, people. Yeah, we won't take his brushes. Let's listen to what Sokolov's got to say.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first. Through a ruin created by the Duke, where my father grew up.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Paolo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
You think they'll help me get into Aramis Stilton's home?
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Seeing this place and these people, I can feel my perspective changing. How will I be different after this?
So, let's get ourselves after Sokolov. Now, I'm deliberately giving myself a long time away back from him. The reason for this, for those of you who saw me play through the game as Carvo, will know that when I opened the door, I managed to kill him by simply opening a door. He was on the wrong side of it, and he expired. So, deliberately make sure that door is locked. However, I want to see what's up here. Can't carry any more ammo. Oh, hello.
So our young friend is headed into the Dust District. Nobody lives there unless they don't have a choice. And people like Emily don't even visit. According to Sokolov, she'll be trying to get into Aramis Stilton's house. Not easy. I've tried. Stilton was a friend. Even as a mine owner, he was a good man who came up from working people and never forgot it.
Sorry, people. That unfortunately, I had a pop-up cover my game footage then.
Disappeared, but the house was swarming with the Grand Guard. I showed them what I was worth, but it cost me. I'll live to see that score settled.
Yeah, so luckily the video capture didn't have it because of the way I'm capturing the game. But I had a pop-up come right across the middle of the screen. Fortuitously, it didn't happen in the middle of gameplay. Not technically anyway. And of course, it didn't stop the scene from playing.
Ready now?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
Ready.
We'll take Megan's skiff closer.
Yep, so we're going into the Dust District, and we've got a decision to make. Do we help the Overseers? Do we help the Howlers? Or do we try and crack the code ourselves? I mean, I do actually have a sneaky plan involving cracking the code, which might be something I draw off later.
Who was the man I'm after? Aramis Stilton?
An ally to the old Duke. Loyal and smart. Stilton helped build modern Karnaca with those silver mines. Started as a miner and worked his way up until he was a prince of industry. Now, the new Duke drives the mine crews night and day. Dust falls non-stop onto the district. What was once prosperous is now in ruins.
I suppose the Duke doesn't care, as long as he sips from silver cups.
And what are the cups at Dunwall Tower made from, Empress? In any case, you'll have to pass through the Dust District to reach Stilton's home. Maybe he's still in there. Or maybe he's dead.
There's one more, people. I'm just quickly checking something on my system. Do apologise, I'm just having a slight issue here. Nothing serious, at least it doesn't look like it at the moment. Right, okay. Well, let's continue.
Find Megan once you reach the Dust District. She'll tell you more. I'll wait here with the skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
I was just showing higher than usual use of my CPU. Now, last night, when I was streaming, it downloaded a lot of updates, and I must admit, since they've come into play, I've not been happy. They've done something to the updates to my system, and I've not been impressed by it at all. Still, we got some loot there, which is always nice. Oh, we can carry some highly flammable liquor. Don't need that right now. Nothing there. Okay, that's fine. So let's keep going. I think it might be it's just that I'm running the game at quite high settings, and a result of that it's using more power, which is frustrating, but that's just how it goes. We'll do what we can. So here we are, out in Batista Overlook. Oh yes. Now I believe there's quite a few guards here. Yes, there are.
Orders from the Duke. We're losing too many. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers use, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's hounds. Someone is asking. Let's have a look.
Oh, that didn't go. That could have gone better than I hoped.
Oh, let's go! Let my hell!
She's back here! Let's finish her!
How did you get behind me?
Oh.
No, that's it. He's dead. Well, it didn't quite go the way I wanted it to. I was hoping to snipe a few people from the back, from outside of being seen, but never mind. It seems I've had to do it a bit of the old-fashioned way. So we start by taking damage, being hurt, using ammo. All things I didn't want to do. I wanted to be a bit more quiet than that, more controlled. Still, the good thing is, we are still going here, so that's all that matters. You're gonna give me a freebie? I might as well use it.
How did I get stuck out here? Tired of cleaning silver dust out of my ears. Grand Palace. That's an assignment. All apples and slippers. Blood flies for a second.
I might have just got away with that. Ooh.
I hear these damn windmills in my sleep.
I've just seen something I didn't know was there before.
What's true about the Crown Killer? The old Empress. What a bunch of degenerates.
Dust from the mines.
Nasty. Yeah, that's right. Have an old shake in your death rattle. It's not going to help you. That was just to see if anyone would hear it, but apparently not. Oh, I'll take that. Thank you. I'll also take that. And how we got the paper? Mine collapses. Numerous casualties. A representative from the Miners Family Committee reports that another silver mine has partially collapsed, leaving 8 miners injured and killing 12. The committee maintains that the Duke's unrealistic production goals were the true culprit, citing the overlong shifts that have been in practice since mine owner Aramis Stilton disappeared. The mines are now managed directly by the Grand Palace until such a time as Stilton returns, or until a new director can be found. However, the Grand Palace's official statement blamed the collapse on human error and threatened to arrest anyone found guilty of demoralizing the people of Karnaca. We at the Karnaca Gazette certainly support the effort to maintain Sakonos unity. Our thoughts go to the families of those injured or killed. That's typical press response there. You know, our hearts go out to these people. It's not real actual compassion. It's just a token. Well, we're sorry that's happened. Anyway, it's a very token response from the media, that, which is, as they kind of realistic. Now, I believe I've managed to clear this area out. Not because I was any good. It's because I kept being spotted. We'll drop down there for now. Yeah, we've left plenty of bodies out there to attract the bloodflies, because of course we did. So this is high chaos mode. We are murder data. We are causing as much anarchy as possible. We're not interested in following code. We're not giving people an easy way out. We're just here to make the city be afraid of us. Naturally, it is going to cause us some problems later, because it will mean much more bloodflies to deal with, and that can be a real problem. However, it's not just those that have that problem. Oh, I'm not getting any incendiary grenades, damn it. Right, I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. First of all, do a quick save while we can. Okay, good. The one advantage of there being more bloodflies is that we also get more blood amber. Let's keep on searching around here. Yeah, one of the skills we have is the ability to actually take out blood flies by when we get attacked. The projectiles turn into blood flies. It's a useful little feature, it must be said. Now, it said before there was a bone charm near here. It appears to be this direction. 19 meters away. That has me intrigued. Where exactly are we dealing with this? So, heart again. Ah, it's in there. So the question is, how do we get behind the gate? There has to be a way. But I don't see one through here. So it must be on the opposite side. There must be a way, unless... Is it up through the top, maybe? Like, can we drop down? Oh, well, there's Megan.
Hello. I've been doing reconnaissance. Talking to people. The Overseers and the Howlers have divided up the district. Just ahead is neutral territory where no one will harass you. But further on, the Howlers and the Overseers both have boundaries set up. And beyond those points, they'll attack you on sight.
Aramis Stilton is the real goal. Sokolov said you had an idea.
Yes. I believe that if you take out Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne, the other one will grant you safe passage, and will help you get inside Stilton's home. Neutralize either one of them, and bring him to the other.
What else do you know that might help me?
Byrne is protected by the Overseers. Paolo has the Howlers, but I think he's also got some kind of black magic charm. They say he's got to die twice before the sun sets, or he can't be killed. Good luck with that.
Well, I mean, that's if we're planning to kill Paolo. We could also simply knock him out and carry him. And deliver him to the thing that way. So there's all kinds of ways around it. Well, we'll look around here for any loot. Not seeing anything at the moment. Oh, we've got raw whalebone. I'll take that. That's definitely some loot. What about in the dresser? Oh, we got a note. Agatha, you could probably guess the reason for my letter. He died last night. He seemed a little better and took some broth. Little Al even got him laughing a bit. But the laughing turned to coughs. It lasted about an hour. Then it stopped real sudden. Like he didn't have the strength to cough no more. Then he sort of spit up some black and more came out of his nose. I tried to get him to cough it all out. Turned him on his side, slapped his back, and put boiled onions on his chest. But it weren't no use. And he died like that. Eyes bulging out and the black stuff everywhere. And taking the children and moved back to Redmore. We ain't never should have come here in the first place. Eyes bulging out with black things coming out, eh? Persona 5, is that you with the black stuff that came out when a certain character was taken out? I'm not implying that Atlas a plagiarist, by the way, I'm just saying. It seems a bit convenient, that.
Been told that people are complaining about dust from the mines falling on the city. Yes, war is expensive. You may not be aware that our silver mines are operating past full capacity in order to fund our denial. That's not dust. It's the blood of our enemies.
Keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself that. Yay! There we go. We has ourselves a new rune. I currently have 6 available, so I can use my doppelganger to either cloud that incapacitates enemies, summon an ally by holding that, or target my doppelganger to swap places. Ooh, that sounds useful. Means you can potentially use doppelganger and then afterwards go, yeah, I'm good, thanks. And do you pull off the old switcheroo? Someone will have to play around with at some point. Now, obviously the main crux of this mission is that we are looking to take this out.
Jemmy's sister says you can beat any lock in the city. I'm not sure why Stilton's house needed to be shut up tight.
Never mind. Maybe another time.
Or not. Let's go.
Nah, no witnesses. It's alright. So normally what you're supposed to do is figure out this by understanding which of the families it is and the relics. So if you look at the riddle here, this is actually a clue to how to do it. You've got literally, you've got Wimslow, Marcola, Conti, Nazio, and Finch. They all sat in a row, different colours. And it's like, then it talks about the guests. Like, Nazio showed up a prize snuff tin, at which the lady from Freyport scoffed, saying it was no match for her war medal. Someone else carried a valuable ring, and when she saw it, the visitor from Belton next to her almost spilled her neighbour's wine. And then Lady Wilmslow raised her absinthe in toast. The lady from Dunwall, full of rum, jumped up onto the table, falling onto the guest centre seat. And then Dr. Marcola Cattermo's story about her wild youth and that. So in the morning there were 4 items under the table. Diamond, bird, war medal and ring, but who owned each? The idea is you're supposed to essentially figure this out. Now people have done it using a method of like illumination, spreadsheets and everything else. I have a different plan. Because I'm going to play the mission straight and I'm going to assist. I think last time I helped the Howlers when I played as Corvo. So I'm going to, this time, help the Overseers. Actually, no I'm not, because I don't like the Overseers. The Overseers are arseholes. So I'm going to go and assist. I'm going to instead assist the Howlers. Now what I really need to do here is not get into too many combat encounters with them. I've got to get past the Howlers' den in order to be able to reach where the Overseers are based, I believe. I believe the Overseers are further on. Yeah, they're showing in that direction, and they're showing us over there.
Rest up a bit.
Right, that's where that post is there. So we can see there. So what we realistically need to do is get beyond that post. Now we might be able to just zip past them. Because my intention is simple. We're going to kill the Overseer, as many of them as we can, and then we're going to go back. And we are going to try and deliver the Overseer to the Howlers.
Good job. Stilton made sure of it. Injured.
Yeah, so they say.
So these are the dust clouds. We can't see anything right now.
Everything is work. One side and clean out the other. And that's exactly what Stilton
This to be an inconvenience, weighing against losing your life to one of the Howlers. Now go.
Okay. I was gonna say, you gonna get up there or not?
Why be tempted by such gilded nothings? Please stop! Begging won't change anything. You stand accused of actions forbidden by the teachings of the Abbey of the Everyday. Hey, what happened here? What's going on? Oh! What's going on here? You had it by the strictures. You don't stand a chance anyway. What was that? I'll help you search the... Come on, wherever you are. I don't have time for games. What's that noise? Someone there. Let's have... Come on! Hello? One of us is down!
You died serving the Abbey, brother.
Hello?
You just heard someone get shot and another person get blown up, and your response is hello? That was me being an idiot. I thought I had my far reach
down.
move. Ah, they brought out the wolves, have they?
Anyone here? Show yourself. I wonder who that was.
I wonder who that was.
I wonder what I'm dealing with. What the? Stop! I'll kill you. End of the road for you! By the street! So dead! For the Abbey! Let him go!
Ah, damn it.
No, they're stinging me!
Emily's now lay down on the floor in a pool of blood. No, they're stinging me, yeah! I think one of them must have come behind me when I did the attack. That was unfortunate.
Good job. Stilton made sure of it.
Oh, we start all the way back here? Oh, that's annoying. Never mind. Okay. Try and take advantage to sneak through in the dust cloud.
If you believe this to be an engineer,
Okay, let's do that again. This time...
we will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions, so the others will not lose their... You stand accused of actions forbidden by the teachings of the Abbey of the Every. No! Is he... Careful, coward! What's going on here? Careful,
Oh, good lord, he's refusing to die.
I've had a gunshot! So, let's have a look.
He was not dying very easily, was he?
One of us is down. Hello? What? Somebody's down. Someone's shooting at us. Hello? Shit, what was that?
There's nothing to do.
Oh, nasty. Gotta love those slow trail shots. That's fantastic. That's beautiful. I love it. Yeah, we are full-blown murder daughter here. That's what we're planning to do. I hear you. And you will know me by the trail of the dead. When thy flesh and thy body are consumed.
Come on, let's have a fair fight.
A fair fight? Are you kidding me? You're not going to fight me one-on-one. You're not going to fight me person to person. Get down and stay down. Next. Let's do a quick save there. As you see, delightfully high chaos, because it is very much a high chaos run, this. Where are the rest of my crossbow bolts? Okay, so for now, no one else has come down from the part of the Abbey. I'm surprised at that. I expected much more to be coming. But they haven't appeared just yet.
The Vice Overseer hasn't shared his plans with me. He's upstairs now, so I assume we'll learn something before long.
I'd wager it'll all be over soon. I'm surprised it's taken us this long to deal with a mob of ruffians.
You know what the strictures say about wagering, brother? The Howlers are merciless, and Paolo carries the outside address. Some Howlers come straight from the dawn before you.
I thought I could get in the window there, but I can't.
Or you'll find yourself bleeding out in some alley.
Forgive me, brother Lucas.
What was that?
You can't stay
Come
hidden
out
forever.
wherever you are.
Nah. I'm good, thank you. I'm gonna stay here. How come that missed him? Okay, the dog's... How dare you resist my gunfire? How dare you resist gun? This isn't SMT where you can choose your resistances. Where you can fuse new... You can fuse new demons.
Somebody's down.
I wouldn't say somebody's down, I'd say quite a few of you are down.
Here? Show yourself.
I do love those, like, Matrix bullet time events. They're fantastic.
Hello?
And now the rats have appeared as well. So Emily very much embracing her father's mantra here, it would seem.
I wonder who that was.
Just at the last second then. I avoided him at the last second. Yep, Emily is in full-blown murder-daughter mode here, it would seem. Emily's not interested in making friends. She only cares about killing as many of them as possible. Excerpt from a longer work. Throughout the natural world there are ripples we can barely perceive with our senses. An ancient music permeating everything as fundamental structural rule. Through it, you can work wonders without violating the natural world or begging favors from unfriendly spirits. Throughout my studies I have found a 17-note scale derived from this phenomenon, and with the right equipment those notes allow for astonishing effects. Not the least of these is the ability to calm the turbulence originating in the void, which we attribute to the outsider. Yeah, so that's their musical notes for those of you who remember when they started playing music and you couldn't use your powers. That's what that was all about. It was the music of the Overseers disrupting your alignment with the outsider. I've seen quite a lot of, on Reddit of late, a lot of people with images of themselves getting tattoos of the outsider's mark, which I find quite fascinating. It's kind of cool as well, but I find it fascinating to say the least. As someone who has tattoos, I respect people who invest heavily in their art, shall we say. That is not what I wanted to do.
They will rise up among you like a virulent swarm.
Shut up. Excerpt from a series of Overseer invocations by High Overseer Abram Tumbleton. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together, we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd, for the foggy grey waste of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes in far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. He sounds like a bit of a prat, doesn't he, that guy? The voice I've given him probably doesn't help. But at the same time, I'm just thinking, come on, seriously? It's called a different belief system to yours. What's wrong with that? People have the right to believe what they want to believe. Well, that set him on edge. Well, it's too late for you, my friend. Oh, and I've got the confiscation room key. Excellent. I mean, I could have just stolen that from him, but as I say, we're high chaos in this run, people. We don't give a toss. We don't care.
Is someone there?
No, there isn't.
What? Somebody's down.
Ah, you're in that room.
Whoever did that, we'll get them.
I will find you, you know.
No, I will find you. I thought that was a painting we could steal then. Still, we've got ingots here. We've also got a rune. Is there anything up here? No, that's disappointing. I was hoping there might be a secret route here. So we've taken the rune that was confiscated, and we've managed to get ourselves some more loot while we're at it. So, onwards we go. We're all about showing the Overseer off. Now, I am actually going to try and capture the Overseer. I like the idea of him being shipped back, knowing that he couldn't protect his people. He's already dead. Interesting. Might as well take a free heal while I can. I'm not used to that. He's normally not dead. What's changed on this playthrough, I wonder? Apart from the fact that Emily has basically embraced the whole if it bleeds I'll kill it approach. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But I'm going to try and deliver the Overseer alive. Because I like the idea, just because I'm killing his guards, the idea of delivering him to be dealt with by the Howlers. It's like, I've done your dirty work there, but the big guy, he's your business.
The sisters are and I feel it.
Have I got any? I've got 5 sleep darts, good.
So this stalemate with the Howlers must be resolved. If we eliminate Paolo, there's no end to the influence we'll exert over Karnaca, over all of Serkonos.
Dozen overseers have died trying to bring Paolo down. We've struck him with fatal injuries, and somehow he comes back the next day to fight again. Whatever witchcraft he has, even the ancient music is ineffective.
I believe Paolo is in possession of some unclean artifact. It's my fear that he has to be killed twice in one day.
And the Duke won't help?
The Duke is no friend of ours. He exiled me from the Grand Palace, and he's done everything possible to push the Abbey of the Everyman out of Serkonos. The look on his face when he dismissed me from court. There's something wrong with people who live in palaces for too long.
Someone's got to leave because I don't want to lose the guard. I've got an idea. From memory, I think one of them walks out. Yeah, there we go. And because no one's dead on this floor, if I'm quick.
Something is amiss.
The Southern Winds presented at the Academy for the benefit and moral edification of the pupils therein. Excerpt from a speech. Cherished students and learned colleagues, have you not heard the tales of Serkonos and the beauty of its people? I pose questions today that I hope to answer in great detail. Let's start with the ones commonly asked by travelers for many decades. Does the warmer climate affect the spiritual outlook of a people? Are those born in Tivia, Morley, and Gristle possessed of a more taciturn nature through the geographical and meteorological conditions of their birth? And are these subjects influenced by the obscure currents of warmer water and air that are channeled across the dreadful ocean from the Pandician continent itself? We know so little about that far land. In my travels, I have been impressed with the commonality shared across all cultures, but also in the differences. It's my goal to illuminate these areas of inquiry, and I will share at least one spicy Serkonan recipe with you before the day is done. Caleb Manley, natural philosopher. Oh, don't do that. Ah, and now we can use this mirror, this window, because it was locked from the inside. That makes perfect sense. Now with it, all we need to do is make our way back to where the Howlers are based. Waiting, letting the energy recharge. So yes, I could have killed this guy, but I quite like the idea of handing him off alive to the Howlers, just to add a little bit of low chaos amidst the high chaos. So we are now in neutral territory.
Are you coming tonight?
And there is a merchant there. I've just noticed them. So we'll come back to see what wares they have. But first of all, let's return here as a hero. Or in this case, a heroine.
I know what I got.
Yep, now showing us neutral territory.
Good work. Vern was a tough prick. Look who's the big hero.
I didn't even talk to them. So here we go.
Everything was simpler when I was robbing bakeries.
I've been trying to bring Burn down for months. You did what others couldn't.
And now you owe me, Paolo.
We've been at war with the Abbey, not just over territory, but over the people of Karnaca as well. This is my home. And I'm gonna send Burn to Dunwall without his hands, to explain things to the High Overseer and the Empress herself. Bet you didn't see this coming, Vice Overseer. Now, what is it you want?
I need to get inside Aramis Stilton's house.
You're intriguing, and maybe more dangerous than most who darken my doorway.
I advise you to remember it.
Here's what you'll need to enter the house.
If you do have a hand in what comes next in Karnaca, I really hope you acquit yourself better than the Duke has.
You can count on that, friend. The Duke's a worthless buffoon. Get this guy out of here.
Yep, get him out of here. And there we go. We've now got ourselves... Pay your debts. 1 month late equals 1 thing.
This will kick over the balance in Karnaca.
I'm sure it will, my friend. I'm sure it will.
Now the tide is turning. The Abbey is in shambles.
Before I do this, I'm going to do a quick save. Now, I've just realised something really quite annoying. So I'm not going to be able to do my plan for the cracking the safe. Basically, my idea was, if I'd have had another save,
if it doesn't burn to the ground first.
My plan was to start before I fought the mission and got the code and just reload and go straight to the next point. But with that in mind, we don't have that option now. So what we will do here quickly is we'll explore this area because it's an area we've not seen as yet. We avoided it completely. And we're now going to just see if there's any treasure or anything nearby here.
Look at this. You hide your face, like an overseer.
If you knew who I was, you'd know why.
Keep taking out overseers. We'll warm up to you just fine.
Excerpt from a Langa work, translated from Ode Siconian by Anissa Matteo of Siconos. She was shy in the month of hearths, hiding from my scented letters, a sun-dappled cure for my loneliness. She was smiling in the month of rain, eating figs straight from the tree, a dream sailing around the isles. She was wed in the month of clans, to her sailor cousin from Calero, a shrill bird drilling at my chest. She was dying in the month of songs, struck by a disease from the east, a terrible kiss on her distant lips. So did he basically track her down and do what Cersei did in Season 8 of Game of Thrones? I mean, I could go ultra high chaos now and kill the Howlers, but the fact of the matter is I've chosen a side. and the way he planned to deal with the Overseer might prove to my advantage. Oh, yes, please. I'll happily have the gold, silver, and the pocket watch. I'll take all that money. Absolutely, I will. I'll have it all. Thank you very much. Yep, so the Howlers have been allowed to have their grip on the area, all because of me. Murder Daughter has said, yes, that's fine. You're all a bunch of murderous cutthroats who've got no trust at all. Emily's like, I guess I'm amongst friends here. Yes. My Emily is gone full darkness. We're going for the bad ending here, I think, because I get the feeling that High Chaos won't end well for us. But the fact of the matter is, we're playing it.
This must be Paolo's place.
Maybe it is, but he does already chat with Paolo as it is, so what does it matter? I'll have that, thank you. Ah, we got a couple of things there. Excerpt from a larger work on the history of the Overseers. The Abbey of the Everyman is the seat of religious power and inspiration for all Overseers across the Empire. The Order arose over the years to protect the common people from the ravages of the outsider, until the need for a central bastion of authority was deemed necessary. This imposing structure is a destination for pilgrims seeking refuge or guidance. Many mistakenly attribute the Abbey's construction to High Overseer Benjamin Holger, when it was in actuality Holger's successor, John Clavering, who laid the foundation. Shortly after the Abbey was completed, every Overseer in the land gathered there and began a trek to White Cliff. There, a great siege commenced. As the Overseers purged the region, the battle raged against the heretics, witches and thralls of the outsider, though Holger was killed in the struggle. White Cliff was cleansed, and the ceremonial rites that followed lasted for a month, giving birth to many invocations and speeches which were inscribed in tomes and carried back to the Abbey, where they are still revered today. Yep, so that's quite a big one. Oh, do I spy crossbow bolts there? I do indeed. Give me those. Mindy, be on your toes, my twin spirit friend. I got jumped and I've been bleeding away in the void event, run off like a rat. They had their face covered. Not an Overseer nor Grand Guard. Someone from out of town, I think. Someone good. All our troubles and now some mass stranger from across the waters. Spread the word. Howlers should be stiff for this one. Indeed, because in an earlier part, I decided I was going to kill Howler. I attacked him from behind. And he summoned his rats after me, and hello.
I remember that name.
In case you're wondering, Paolo's not one of those unhinged cultists who believe I will grant them favors if they leave a big enough offering, or play just the way music does. He doesn't care a fig for me. But he put up this shrine because he found the hand of an old witch I knew once. And Paolo saw right away that it pays to have an edge. Sometimes pieces of us linger long after we're gone. The Duke of Serkonos inherited a vibrant city and wasted no time stripping it to the bone. What will he leave behind? And what about you? Who will you leave to pick up the pieces here in the Jewel of the South?
Yes, so we now have a new rune. I can't pick that up, unfortunately. And as can be seen, we are out here. Oh!
Maybe she's right. What shit?
What set all you off? Why are you all on alert? What happened?
Found anything?
Be careful. She's probably
It was
hiding
coming from
somewhere
here.
close.
Let's see. Nope, nobody there.
Emily. No sign of her. She's not here.
You're working with us. Good. But I still got my eye on you. Let me guess. That's her again.
Hope they all rot in the void. Calling me scum.
Huh? If she's back, I'll find her.
Yeah, it can't possibly be the masked person who disappeared out of nowhere and carried an overseer for you, is it? It can't possibly be them. No. Come on, people. Use your brains.
I'll have you look around.
Oh.
Yay, another room. Fantastic. Awesome. Give me that treasure, I'll take that. That's good. Is there anything else up here? Because it's infected by blood flies. Normally that's a suggestion there might be something hidden here. Not seeing anything right now though, interestingly enough. Oh, some crossbow bolts. I'll take those, I suppose. Yeah, nothing else. Oh, that's disappointing. Still, we managed to find ourselves yet another rune. That's always good. Don't know what the point of breaking that is versus the others, but you can, so why not? Down here there is a big, fat nothing. Apart from a dead end, which is really irritating. Okay, so with that in mind, we're now going to go towards the Jindosh log. So at this point, we're in neutral territory. Except for these poor saps who I took out for no reason. High chaos, I've got to go the right things. So, the Jindosh log, so it says here, these are what the order is. My plan, which I didn't fulfill because I didn't have a second save for, was to get the code, then reload it, and simply use that. That's my way to get that achievement. It's an easy way to do it. You don't even have to crack it. You can just do the mission, go on full high chaos, kill everything, get the code, and just reload your save. That easy. So, Conti War Medal is the first one. There's Conti and the War Medal, how convenient. Then we have Nazio with the Snuff Tim. That looks like snuff to me, to be honest. Then after that we have Marcola with the Bird Pendant and Finch with the Ring. And then finally it's going to be Diamond and Woolslaw. There we go.
It worked. The information was correct.
And there we go. And so, with that, yes, we killed 2 civilians, 26 hostiles. We rang 0 alarms, 15 bodies were detected, and there were 7 bodies found. Overall chaos high. We have not messed around. But we got all 5 runes, we got an outsider shrine, we only got 1 of the 8 bone charms, which is disappointing. But we did get quite a lot of coins, we got 2 of the 3 paintings, and we got half of the blueprints too. So in terms of being a completionist, that was kind of poor. And we sided with Paolo and the Howlers in the old battle for the Dust District. And so with that, I'm going to say thank you all very, very much for watching. And yes, Overseers, Murder Daughter has come for you.